What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hashtag Quickie News. Hashtag Nachina and Friends. This is the Monday edition after 4th of July weekend where everybody is like too over hungover or too carne asada hungover. Welcome. We're going to bring you today's hottest stories. Even though a lot of people say, well, we didn't do anything, man. It was Memorial Day weekend. It was long weekend. We chilled and we didn't do anything. The world still turns. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm yours truly, Nachingon, and my beautiful co-host. Say your name.
Bella.
Belita. Okay, you ready to do the news, Mama? Con Papa? Okay, you want to sit here? Come with Papa. Come with Papa. Okay, here we go, Mama. Let's do the first one, okay? You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. The first one. Man, they're saying that the homeless situation here in California is getting worse by the minute. And it's because they said that it's a sanctuary state where they welcome anybody and they're going to give them help, right? Well, that has prompted a lot of people to come out from other states and live here. So Venice Beach is one of those places that's super populated by homeless. So officials here are saying, you know what, enough is enough. We're going to take care of business. So what they're saying is that the city of Los Angeles is going to be adopting a law that was in effect before where they're not going to allow people to be living in public places like the beach, the parks, all these different areas that are usually gathering areas for people, families, friends.
I think say you go to the park.
Okay, thank you, Mo. Thank you. And they're saying that they're going to pass this ordinance where they're not going to be allowing homeless because they're offering the help, but the homeless are saying, ni madres. We don't want to go. We want to stay outside. We want to live by the beach, and it's going to be all good. So they're saying that that's the way to force them to kind of accept the help. So that's that. Pero bueno, let's get another news. Otra noticia, man. Good thing que Bella no entiende esto, but the thing is that a man was tragically killed by his wife's nalgas. Yep. The lady apparently se le sentó, and that's it, amigo. He was asphyxiated, and he was gone. So many people say, you know what? That's the best way that I would want to go out too. I wouldn't blame him. Well, another story. Man, this is a crazy one. It came out in the news, and it went viral as soon as it came out. A female cop, female, I guess you can call them prison guards. She actually had sex with an inmate, and she basically didn't care. She did it in front of a bunch of guys. They're all like, "You can do it." So it goes to show you, man, that all these guys that are out there paying $1,000 for a dinner date, taking their date around the world, man, you're doing it wrong, bro. This fool was inside jail with the ones that's supposed to give him order, and he got her in front of everybody. I'm like, bro, man, times are changing, and everybody's apparently now becoming a fan of this guy, and they're writing letters to him. They're like, how did you do it, bro? He's like, 12. Bueno, another thing that's really, really positive, and I hope I get to see it and live it and drive one and fly one, and I know Bella will when she gets older. Flying cars, they're now a thing of the now. They're basically saying that there's a company now that came up with a car that flies, kind of like a small airplane, but it also functions as a car. So you can land and fold the wings, and you can park and drive it in the city. But if you want to take off, you'll take off. Experts were saying, well, how are you going to do this? I mean, you're going to have flying cars. As it is, people crash on Earth. We're like, no way. We're going to have a GPS system. It's going to be warning you and telling you, no, pendejo, that way, no. So it's supposed to be on a smart grid when that becomes a reality, because imagine, as it is, man, on the freeway, you see people having a 3-car gap, and I'm like, just güeyes, písenle. Step on it, bro. Hopefully it comes pretty sooner than ever. And bueno, Apple's tracking rules that have changed now were kind of saying that they're going to protect the consumer more, the users of Apple products, by limiting the amount of data that third-party applications were collecting from us. So they said, no, cabrones, we want to give our consumers security. enough is enough. So this has caused kind of uproar, and all these app developers that were like fishing for information are now transferring to Androids. So experts are saying, be very careful if you have an Android, because you're going to be the next target of a virus or anything like that. And, you never know. Your phone can be hacked. So, hey, be careful out there. People are saying, bro, it's all good. I'm using the Obama phone. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Oh man, these are very, very, very sad news. In the past week, there's been a lot of shootings in the Los Angeles area, particularly on the freeways and on cars, car to car. And it's sad because it's killing innocent people. Just last Saturday, there was a death of a gentleman here on the 60 freeway in Los Angeles that another car was driving next to him, and they started arguing, and the car pulled out a gun and shot him, and the guy died, and his 2 kids were with him. And imagine, the kids, unfortunately, seen his dad pass away because of somebody else's road rage. So they're urging people to be very careful, and to be careful if you're out on the streets, and especially on the freeways in Los Angeles, because there's a lot of guys that are creating like these fake guns that are 3D printed, and they don't care about shooting or killing anybody. And sometimes it's kind of like a vendetta for them to get into like a higher rank in the streets, But this thing happened in Venice also. The news story broke out today that a person was driving and another car started following them, and they shot him. And unfortunately, the same thing happened. They killed the person, and the other person is very, very ill in the hospital. So, we hope for the best, and we hope people get it and they get themselves together and not cause all these kind of like, like killings. People are saying, you know what? At the end of the day, these fools are just trying to be tough, and it's better to run than to fight them. It's okay to call yourself a chicken. If you're on the freeway, it's okay to say, later, amigo. Hi, how are you? Go ahead, pass. Because you never know who you're going to run into. There's a bunch of crazy fools out there. Well, with that being said, this is all for Quickie News. We thank you for watching us, and we thank our friends at iSellAutos.com, that brokerage firm that's basically licensed to get you any car from any dealer, new or used, and they can negotiate it at a better price, at a better rate, and they can work for you. It's the new way of buying a car, and they're becoming very, very popular in the Los Angeles area, that people are asking, how can they reach them? Go ahead, iSellAutos.com. They're there to help you and give you the best deal on a car, brand new or used, easy financing. They'll take care of you from day one, and they'll even save you more money if you go directly through the dealer. They'll do the negotiations for you and help you in the financing all the way. Well, thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Quickie News. We're going to be back on Wednesday, si Dios quiere, 8 p.m. And, we'll bring you more stories that are more relevant and that are happening around the world. We hope you enjoy them. I'm your host, Nat Chingon. And on Friday, we're going to bring you an extended version that we couldn't do last Friday because we had family matters. But we're going to be back this Friday, and we're going to be doing an episode. I'm going to say it in Spanish, and then I'm going to translate it. Me odian por buenona. Por buenona. I can't even say buenona. In English, they hate me because I'm really, really, really fine. So we're going to bring you that story from an actual girl that's beautiful, and she gets hated all the time. She says it's not easy. So we're going to see what her life is about. Hope you can join us on Friday at 8 p.m. for that one, and on Wednesday for our Quickie News. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night. Stay up, stay safe, think different, and be different by being good. All right? Se cuidan, se bañan. Say bye, Bella. We're done with the show. Over here. Come over here. Dile thanks for watching. Dile thanks for watching. Don't do that. Bye.